Okay, down there on the grid now for the start of Formula 6, Formula 3. Okay, looks like we're ready to go now. Lights go out, away they go. Michael Mercer gets a good start as they fire their way down into turns 1 and 2. Make their way back up the hill, and that might be Jason Herman already starting to make his way through. Yes, it is. Sitting back behind him is the 98 bike there of Martin Hodgson, the GSX Suzuki, as they fire their way down into Gumtrees. Very close there, Hodgson right up onto the back. Here he goes now, opens up the taps of the 1100. Fires it around Herman's now and hard under brakes. Herman's comes back at him though at Siberia as they head their way up the hill into the left-hander at 7. Everyone getting through nicely down there. And they head their way down through Cops and into the fast section of the circuit. Michael Mercer, this is where he was making up a lot of time yesterday through this section of the circuit. Today though, Martin Hodgins is right with him. Martin was a little bit back in the pack yesterday. He finished like 12th overall, but I tell you what, he's on the money this morning, the big Suzuki 1260, as he fires his way back around onto the front straight away. He's got much in it, is there? The new and the old. Hodgson, wow, gathers him up right hard under brakes as he goes through. Jason Herman's back there in 3rd place, Webb in 4th, but they're the first two in the Formula 3 class as they battle it out. Mark Lucky Gordon in there with Anthony Carroll having a good battle, as well as Richard Carson and Michael Pillinger. They're the next couple through. Then a big bunch of riders charging in there. Carlos and Laura charging through on the little RS Aprilia 250. And Jason Motten, he's also on one of the little RGV 250s out there having a ball. Not often you see the RGVs being around. Used to be very, very popular in the day. So they head their way through the 6-lap sprint race for Formula 3, Formula 6 this morning. So they charge their way down through the back section of the circuit. Back up the hill and onto the Pirelli front straightaway. Down the front straightaway once again. Both into the 24s, virtually identical. 24.77 plays a 24.79 as they head their way up the hill. Under the bridge they go. Still Jason Herman's, Michael Webb and Anthony Carroll come through. They're in the Formula 3 class. Mark Lucky Gordon going through. Richard Carson in there. Michael Pillinger on the 33 bike. One of the Suzuki SV 650s. The rest of them now head their way underneath the bridge. Smith going through the 900 Super Sport. Around they come once again. Very close indeed, first and second. You can see Michael Mercer now thinking, right, got to get a wriggle on here. And that lap both virtually identical 25s that time around. So very close indeed. Hodgson all over the back as they head their way down into Gumtrees. There it is, here comes Hodgson having a look, but Mercer holds his line. Herman's still clear leader in that Formula 3 class. Webb and Carroll now battling it out for 4th and 5th on the track, but 2nd and 3rd in class. Lucky Gordon going through. Made their way through the left-hander at 7 there now. Race leaders charging hard. 7:41 there, John Watton, RGV. Oh, looks like a bit of bother there for Gary Naismith, the Torque Power Motorcycles Ducati. Looks like it's running on one cylinder there. Race leaders onto the front straight away. Hodgson now leads them through. Mercer back there in 2nd place as they head their way through. 24.5 plays a 25.2 that lap round. So Hodgson picking up now on that big 1260 as he heads his way underneath the bridge. Michael Mercer back there in 2nd place. First in Formula 3 is Jason Hermans, who has had a fairly good lead. Anthony Carroll now up into Michael Webb. Mark Gordon goes through. Yellow flag is out. Down there at Gumtrees. And I can't see the rider of the bike, but the yellow flag is out down there. No yellow down at Siberia. So obviously something down there at turn 4. I just can't see what at the moment. Okay, well that flag's been retracted. So we go back to the race leaders. 2 laps remain now, and Hodgson still out there in the lead in that Formula 6 class. Michael Mercer right with him this time as they head their way back around under the bridge. Down into turn 4, Mercer going through, and Hodgson still holds on to that lead as he goes through. Herman's in there now. Still 3rd, Anthony Carroll. Michael Webb goes through. Still back there in 5th place. Mark Gordon and Richard Fakashin still battle it out for 6th and 7th place on the track. 4th and 5th in class. Billings comes through on the 33 bike. As he heads his way into the bridge. Waddy Natsuri and Carlos Zamora go through. I see there's a stock rider down there, and that would have been Gary Naismith on the Ducati. You heard him popping and crackling earlier on, so he's obviously just moved the bikes onto the tyres down there at turn 4. Okay, race leaders onto the Pirelli front straight away. The last lap board is out now. Checkered flag is out now. Good on me. So Martin Hodgson takes the win.